Media, Kakaaki Social, Ohimai and Maize. Ohimai, of course, I don't know whether you were able to get the reactions from the final declaration of results and the President, Muhammadu Buhari, as re-elected. But let's find out from you what the guys on social media, citizen journalists, and those from the political spectrum have been saying.
Thank you very much, Atiku. Good morning, Nigerians. Welcome to Kakaaki Social. I am Ohimai Amaize, your anchor on this segment. On this segment of the show, we spotlight the issues shaping conversations in the Nigerian social media. INEC has declared President Muhammadu Buhari as the winner of the 2019 presidential election, but opposition voices have rejected the results. They've said that the process that led to that announcement is questionable. There have been a lot of complaints and reactions in the social media over the past few hours about the malpractices, the vote buying, the vote destruction that was witnessed across several parts of the country over the past few days that the election was conducted. We go now to the social media. Nigeria decides rigged is one hashtag that supporters of the PDP and the PDP presidential candidate Atiku have used to express their outrage. We saw a tweet yesterday from Reno Mokri. If you wonder how Borno and Yobe, two states most ravaged by war, managed to generate the highest voter turnout, watch this video from Borno. They are speaking Kanuri. If Buhari truly won, we will congratulate him. But this was no election. Borno Yobe miracle. Watch and retweet. Let's take a look at this video. We saw another Twitter user, Genghis Khan, tweeting, said, "This is the courageous Madam Mary, electoral officer of Ikwerre local government area of Rivers State. Hear what she said happened at the election. Yet, INEC chairman is pressuring Rivers Rec to include concocted results from Ikwerre local government area as valid results. We will resist it. Nigeria decides rigged." Let's take a look at this video.
Please, can you present your result to us?
Ikwerre local government had no result because collation was not done. There was no collation in Ikwerre local government.
No collation because, no result because collation was not done.
Yeah.
In the Ikwerre local government area. Any reason for that?
Yes. The collation officers were not allowed by military men to go to their various local boards to do their collation. And the commissioner agreed that we should do the collation at the local government INEC office at Ikwerre. And we sent messages to all our POs that they should report to INEC office with their results. And as they were coming in, one after the other, the collation officers were asked to identify their POs and do their collation because they've already signed and received the result sheets for the various elections. And at about 6:45, it started raining. So the process was halted, and after that, within 45 minutes, like a few minutes between 8 and 7, the military invaded INEC office Ikwerre at Isiokpo and walked out every ad hoc staff that were there to present their results to their collation officers. And in the process, you can go there and see the evidence still there. We took the recordings of where the things, all the things have been littered all over the office, and materials for elections, rain scattered everything. So at the end of the day, no collation was carried out, and the results the results of the collation officers issued to them for collation, I retrieved and returned back to my state office. Thank you. My name is Emmanuel Ifeturi Mary.
So based on that, now we declare that inconclusive.
No collation was carried out in Ikwerre local government. Emmanuel Ifeturi Mary. Thank God. Thank you.
Well done. Can what are we saying?
From St. Oraye, this is Leo Okon, electoral officer of Okirika local government area, confessing to how elections were marred by the military in Okirika. Yet INEC chairman once rejected concocted results cooked up at gunpoint to be rejected as valid votes. Will we resist this? Again, let's take a look at this video.
the electoral officer for Okrika local government. I'm here to present a report concerning the elections we conducted, the presidential election, National Assembly election that we conducted in Okrika local government on the 23rd of February 2019. We actually deployed men and materials for the election to the field, to the various RAS centers. But it may also interest you to know that as material for Ward 6, 7, 8, and 9 was going to the Super RAS Center designated for those wards, I was informed that the material for those wards were diverted to an unknown destination. Every other ward's material for this same election went to the field successfully, up to the polling unit. Election was conducted. At the end of the poll, there were so many gunshots, sporadic gunshots. And so the poll officials could not withstand. Some of them could not stay at the different polling units, to collect their from EC8A results at the polling unit. So all what they did, they ran to INEC office or the local government premises where the INEC office is situated for solace. They came there to continue with their filling of their form EC8A. And at that point, as you're all aware, after filling the forms at the polling units, we're supposed to arrange for collation. So at the point of arrangement for collation of result at what level? Military team, soldiers, led by one Captain Inowa.
Of course, also from the cable we saw this video, violence as supporters of one of the major parties are disallowing officials from bringing in results for collation at Western Boys High School in Edo State. Still on the process of the Nigeria Decides 2019. Let's take a look at this video. Of course, the BBC News Pidgin shared this video with us. Armored tanks of Nigerian Army don't block road for Yenagua, Bayelsa State capital, where members of PDP they do protest. Them say them the vex unto say INEC no follow due process to announce results for some parts of the state. Let's take a look at this video.
Here, what you have is a crowd being mobilized against the ineptitude of INEC, against democracy. You know that democracy is the first law of civilization, and the present government is turning it into anarchy, into business, and that's why we are protesting.
Of the community, and election did not hold in those 7 wards, but at the end of the day they wrote results, and then over 47 votes were given to APC, even in presidential House of Reps and even in the Senate. And then even in my own unit I won APC with 388 votes, but then my vote was given to APC. APC scored 20 votes, and the 20 votes were given to PDP, which is unlawful, and we are not accepting any result that they have written here. The result that it was genuine in the polling unit is what we need.
Of course, at least 39 people have been killed in Nigeria during the country's delayed elections. TRT World gave us this very short video that captures that development. Let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look at more reactions now from Nigerians over the process of the election. Valibanti tweeting said, if you believe INEC that voter turnout increased by 82% in Borno, where even the governor can't move about without soldiers, and reduced by 62% in Akwa Ibom, where there is peace, then you should look in the mirror and you will see the problem of Nigeria. Bonu Yobe Miracle. From that Twitter user, we saw that, and from I Am Jimmy Gentle, it is not about who is announced the winner of this election. It is about how he won. The implication is that voter apathy will increase among Nigerians. New and old voters believed their vote would count. It didn't. Many will give up. Let's take a look at more tweets from Nigerians. Amarkar tweeted and said, we need to include traditional means of swearing into our electoral process. Electoral officers will swear by Shongu Amadioha before submitting and reading out the electoral results. Any falsification of results like this, thunder will just strike one man down. That's from Amaka tweeting, and then from King in the Kings. But how can there be over 2.3 million registered voters in Anambra, but only about 625,000 votes cast, while in Jigawa 2 million registered voters and 1.4 million votes cast? Like, how come, Baba INEC? From King the Kings, we saw that tweet, and from Honorable NX sharing this video with us said, fellow Nigerians, this is an analogy of what just happened in the vote counting. Let's take a look. From Nigerians who are also saying they stand with Atiku irrespective of what the outcome of the elections are. Dear Emmanuel Umezwell, after watching your video, Atiku asked me to thank you and your wife. Your kind words nourished his spirit and made us know that our struggles are not in vain. It is not over until it is over. Nurture our democracy by retweeting. Reno shared this video with us. A lot of Nigerians have taken to the social media with the hashtag I am still with Atiku to express their support for the PDP presidential candidate. Let's take a look at this very video.
We're out on Saturday with my wife and we voted for you. We're there for 8 hours. We believe that you will transform this country. We believe that you bring a change that every Nigerian is yearning for. And we believe also that this election was rigged. Please, the result must not be accepted. The true result, the true mandate that the people has given to you must be announced.
From Dikachi, I remember the week GEJ lost and Buhari was coming in. That's the week I really decided to leave. Applied for a long stay visa, converted all my savings to euros at 217, gave all my clothes to Indamola Shaju charity and left. Never regretted it. I only live in democratic countries. A lot of Nigerians after the outcome of the elections have said they are leaving the country. This was one tweet that echoed that. And also, we've also seen a clamp down on opposition figures. The man you are seeing on your screen is Austin Usman Okai. On Friday, just before the general elections, reports featuring him said he was abducted in Lokoja, and up till this moment, nothing has been heard about him. This is quite disturbing and concerning. He's a very vocal PDP supporter, one of the strong political activists in Kogi State. He's had a long-running battle with the governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello, and there are concerns that his abduction may not be unconnected to the problems he's had with the state government. This is a gentle reminder that Comrade Austin Okai is still under detention and no one knows his whereabouts. free Austin Okai. He was abducted on Friday in Lokoja in broad daylight by armed men who were masked, as we learned from the reports. And then we go on and take a look at more issues that were trending yesterday. Breaking: Nigerian Army reveals how Wike bribed soldiers to compromise 2019 elections. Sahara reporters shared this video with us yesterday. This is also currently gaining some traction. Let's take a look at this one.
You have seen. We cannot just come and parade our own officer just for the fun of it. For the fun of it. Governor Wike sent his boys to go and see how they can compromise these officers so that they can now allow them to move out some of those INEC sensitive materials that were inside the central bank. And the only way to do it is to start compromising the commander of those soldiers. And lo and behold, that did not work.
Did you make any arrests during the presidential election?
Those are the ones that we have seen. Apart from those ones, there are more. Those are just the ones that we wanted to clear for today. Apart from them, there are more. Political talks, all other criminals that we have arrested. But these ones, we felt we owe it a duty to bring them to the glare of the public so that everybody will know. And all this campaign of calumny against the Nigerian army should stop. People will now begin to see where all this campaign has been coming from.
Sorry, sir. Can you recap those people that were really arrested? Because
how many of them? I have sent you.
No, I missed it.
I missed it.
You said it in the
yeah, I sent you
everything, the number.
You have.
Okay, I will check.
Reactions to the video you just watched from Nigerians from Giant Carrots. I laugh when I watch this on NTA. Firstly, the voice on the audio clip is not Wike's, and secondly, how can Wike be offering common 250,000 naira bribe when he knows what was at stake? From Giant Carrots tweeting, and from Chidmadu, big lies. I was in Port Harcourt on that day. Some of the election material were in the house of the Minister of Transportation with the heavy protection of the army. This is a case of a pot calling the kettle black. And then we saw one more tweet yesterday, T-Fire 112. So soldiers will disregard what the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces has instructed to them and do, and will take orders from a state governor. Come on, guys. Please stop this rubbish. From T-Fire 112, we saw that tweet, and this tweet has also generated a lot of concern in the social media. Dawisu, who is the new media aide to the governor of Kano State, he is the son of the late elder statesman Tanko Yakasai. This was what he tweeted. He said, "I'm terribly disappointed and saddened by the Southwest results for APC. Despite being the biggest beneficiary of this government, both in terms of juicy appointments and projects, they even got a whole new rail line from Lagos to Ibadan. Yet, APC narrowly won. Shame." This was what he tweeted that got a lot of reactions from Kremlin Kid. You people should tell Dawisu that Southwest voters are educated. We don't do follow politics. That was what that Twitter user said. And then we saw more reactions from Bishop T-Boy. Southwest is a true picture of democracy. Every man walks to the polling booth with his mind made up on who they want to vote for. It's neither about juicy appointments nor about bribe. Dawisu, I'm disappointed. Then from another Twitter user, we saw another tweet yesterday. Bolaji Abu tweeting said, "You are so uncouth in your utterances. The biggest beneficiaries, as if Southwest didn't make the biggest sacrifice in the alliance that made APC what it is today. For your information, Lagos is a cosmopolitan city. Not even the Yorubas can lay claim to owning her." From Bolaji Abu, we saw that tweet also. And then from Onkwa Jala, Dawisu, SA to Ganduje says he's terribly disappointed and saddened by the Southwest results for APC. That means he's disappointed in Tinubu, Oshibajo, APC leaders in Southwest, and all the Buharis in Southwest. All the Southwest Buharis won't talk, because when you are eating, you don't talk. And of course, yesterday also supporters of the president took to the social media to also celebrate what they've called the PMB second term in this hashtag celebrating his announced victory by INEC. Let's take a look at some of the tweets. His new media aide Bashir Ahmad said, "While Saturday's presidential election result is continuously being announced by the INEC, President Buhari is here in his office at the State House, Abuja, occupied with national duty as we are all progressing to the next level." And we saw more tweets yesterday from Tolu Ogunlesi, also new media aide to the president. We intend to show you very transparently the workings of this victory and show you all the receipts for the millions of votes cast for Buhari, PMB second term, PMB 4+4. Tolu Ogunlesi tweeting, and IB Stoner shared this video with us. This is Buhari at the APC Situation Room celebrating. Watch, let's take a look at this video. Yeah, I was President Buhari yesterday at the APC Situation Room celebrating victory. Bashir Ahmad also tweeted and said, "Good afternoon, Waziri Atiku. INEC has just officially announced Lagos presidential election results. 20 states have been officially announced so far. It is now so very obvious you have lost to President Buhari. Should I drop his phone number now?" That was what Bashir Ahmad tweeted yesterday, and also joining him in that line of conversation, Dele Momodu tweeted and said, "My dear Waziri, as a believer, you are aware that only God can give or take power. You have written your name in gold. Do not wait a minute longer. Please pick that phone and call President Muhammadu Buhari. You have much more to gain, sir. Pass on the burden." But a lot of social media users didn't take quite kindly to that tweet, especially the PDP supporters. Reno Mokri replying, Dele Momodu said, "Dear Dele Momodu, I know for a fact you have Atiku's phone number, email address, and WhatsApp details. Why do you choose to do this publicly? Why add to the already heavy burden the man is carrying? He is carrying an elephant. Why add a snake to his load?" From Reno Mokrin replying to Dele Momodu there, and from Uche Chuta tweeting at Nna Bros, "Big Bros D, the reality is that Atiku has the support of majority of the people who actually voted across Nigeria. Nobody can take this from him. Let's not legitimize this farce with silly phone calls." From Uche Chuta Nna Bros, we saw that tweet. And of course, yesterday, just before the final results were announced, the PDP said that INEC should stop the collation of the results immediately. We'll take a look at details of what the PDP said yesterday in a statement by the Deputy Director General Tani Muturaki yesterday, asking INEC to halt the process of the announcement of the collation of the results yesterday. Let's take a look at the next slide at the details of what they said. Speaking on the collation at the International Conference Center, ICC in Abuja, Turaki said the People's Democratic Party demands, in line with the commitment to a transparent, free and fair election, an immediate halt to the ongoing collation of results by INEC until data from the smart card reader accreditation at the polling units are made available to all the parties in the election. The PDP predicates its demand on available evidence to the effect that data from the card readers are being reconfigured to suit the manipulations, rigging and overvoting already carried out during the election in some states by the All Progressive Congress. But the latest, as you know, is that INEC has declared President Muhammadu Buhari as the winner of the 2019 presidential elections. This is where we draw the curtain this morning on Kakaaki Social. Please follow the conversation on our social media platforms at Kakaaki Social on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Kakaaki Social. I am Ohima Amaize, handing you over back now to Chiko Dinaka and Utibe.
Ohima, have a wonderful day.